We are live this fantastic Friday. Good morning, sweetheart.
Shout it out Friday, y'all.
Shout it out Friday.
Now, if you come on this show and you think you don't have something to shout out, you, ma'am or sir, are incorrect. Because you did some things this week. You accomplished something.
We want to shout out something that you've done, something that you've accomplished.
Something that you got going, your business, your book, your cause.
A product you may have used, or another business that you may appreciate, or someone that you want to just want to boast about. We just want to hear it. We love it. Shout it out. We are going to talk about it this morning. And we will be right back. Back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like.
Shout it out Friday. We're excited that you're joining us this morning. Let us know where you're joining from and who you want to shout out. We appreciate you and we look forward to hearing what's going on in your world.
Why don't you start it off with a shout out?
I want to shout it out, and I know I've been shouting out all week, but this weekend at the Blumenthal, Vicki Linnell Evans is going to be presenting The Gift. You want to be there. If you can, you want to be there. She is awesome, and I know that you will have a great time enjoying that particular play.
The Blumenthal is in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's right. If you're watching us from out of town, then definitely we want to let you know that it's here in Charlotte, North Cac. So you got to be in it to win it. All right. Let us know where you are calling in from or tuning in from.
Let me shout out some of my peeps. I'm going to shout out Barbara H. Smith, who's a celebrity presentation and speaking coach.
Hey, Dr. Deborah.
She's been to Africa twice this year already, speaking over there, which I think is pretty cool lifestyle.
Okay.
She's a current client of mine as well, and she brags on Brother Brian's trainings.
Absolutely.
Somebody like that bragging on a brother, that's nice. Dr. Deborah Dunstan, how you doing this morning? I love people that are doers, like Dr. Deborah Dunstan. She's a doer. Have you ever caught her nonprofit nuggets? Have you ever seen her nuggets? She does these nuggets, I think it's on Tuesdays.
Wednesdays, I think.
Wednesdays, where she takes a moment or two to share something that will be helpful to all of those in the nonprofit community. I think that's a pretty cool idea. That's a doer thing.
Absolutely. So today is Friday. Shout it out Friday. We want to hear what's going on in your world, whether you're shouting out your business, whether you're shouting out your accomplishments, whether you're shouting out someone that you use, a business that you've used that you really appreciated. Today is Shout It Out Friday. Take your moment to give your commercial and do it here live on Let's Talk About It with the Empowerment Duo.
First shout out, I am here. Good morning. That's a good shout out. We record this show from Lisa's office here in my home. And Lisa has like 16 space heaters in here. And she closes the windows and doors so that when you come into the room, it's like a sauna. Like, oh, God, it's so much hotter than everything else. She has a thermometer that she keeps the room at 110 degrees. So I'm always sweating profusely in this room.
And none of those things are true. None of those things
are
true.
Some of those things are true.
No. I only have one space heater.
Why is it on?
It's not on.
God.
It's not on. It would never be on in the morning because I know you got to come in here, and that means that you got to come in here and open the window.
There had to be some kind of a space heater on in here.
No, it was not. It's all in your imagination. Or maybe it's just because I make you hot.
Golly.
I think I make you hot, baby.
That's probably what it is, but dang.
Good morning, Jacqueline. Today is Shout It Out Friday, and we want to hear what can we celebrate with you, for you, and of you.
I wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a book. It's called The Shortcut. Oh, by the way, did you order my book Asking for the Money in the mail?
Mm-hmm.
It came in the mail yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you order it? Why would it come in the mail? I got copies here in the house.
No,
Anyway, one copy of my book,
here.
Asking for the Money, showed up at my house yesterday. I wrote a book called Asking for the Money as well as The Shortcut. But Asking for the Money, I should have been championing that book all week, because I did a workshop this week called The Lost Art of Closing the Sale. The Lost Art. And it was really good too. After I overcame the technical difficulties in the beginning, the training was really, really good.
It was really good. I actually listened to it all.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you probably heard it 100 times.
Quite a few times, but it always does something to hear it again fresh.
Morning yarn.
Excuse me. It's like it recaptivates or reignites the thought process.
Mm-hmm. So you shout something out too. What you got to shout out? Because we love to shout out. And even if you don't want to shout out yourself, you can shout out someone else. Like I shout out Barbara. You can shout out someone else like Dr. Deborah. You can shout out someone else if you like to. But we really want to give you an opportunity to shout it out. Mm-hmm. And if you don't shout it out, we'll talk about some other things. But
we sure will.
We'll talk about some other things.
We sure will.
We can pick up on
Good morning, Sammy. Thank you for joining us, Sammy P. Robinson.
That's right. The fitness and professional speaking and all of those things I believe out of Raleigh, North Carolina. How are you, sir?
I want to shout out one of my authors, Monica Allison. She is taking her book by storm and presenting all over the country, and I'm excited about that.
Monica Allison out of Philly?
Yep. Philadelphia. Future Leaders in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Her book, Our Family is Different. She is going to be presenting at a national conference and a women's author event in May.
Now, if we were to pick up on the scrolls that we were doing through the Greatest Salesman in the World book, today would be scroll number 7. And you know what scroll number 7 is?
What is, honey?
I will laugh at the world. Today, I will laugh at the world. Is scroll number 7.
That's awesome.
These are success principles. What's Doctor talking about?
Dr. Deborah says, shout out to Healing and Empowerment Ministries, Inc. for being chosen as a grant recipient of Interfaith Youth Care. We are surprised and grateful. We did not seek this opportunity, but were sought out because we were found already doing the work.
Praise
Good
God.
on ya, Dr.
That's
Deborah.
a daggone good shout out right there.
A round of applause.
A round of applause is right. That's pretty daggone good. They sought you out. They had the money to give somewhere. And what they needed was good ground to plant that seed. They needed a good place to put that money. And they found you doing the work and blessed you with it. That is beautiful. That has happened in our life too. It's definitely happened in Lisa's life, but in our life as a couple as well, where someone needed to or wanted to plant something good into some good ground and they chose us. That's an amazing thing, amazing time, and you should be grateful as well. Thank you for that shout out.
Absolutely, absolutely. It does. I'm telling you, doing what you're supposed to be doing what you've been purposed to do, it is a great reward unto itself. But when others see the impact that you're making, you get to double down on it. And that's awesome.
You got blessed. That's beautiful. I'm going to tell a quick story here about something similar to that, doing the work. For many, many years now, I've been willing to give like sales tips online for free. Sales tips, and I've done webinars for free online. And Lisa and I were in couplehood at the time. I think we were young in our couplehood at the time. And there was a young lady, I'm not going to say her name, but she had been taking part in everything I did for free for years. Okay. Anything Brian did for free, she would just jump on it. And she felt, now she had gotten to a place where her business was prospering. She had, I ain't going to tell the name of the business because.
Thank you.
But she was prospering. And she realized that one of her blessings was taking part in Brian's training. So she found my way to call me and invited me to breakfast. She wanted to take me and my wife to breakfast. And we said, sure, that would be nice. and she took us to breakfast and she blessed us with money. I'm like, whoa, significant money too. And I didn't ask for it.
Mhm.
You know, Lisa didn't ask for it. We had no idea. We thought she just wanted to feed us and be in our company. And she says, Brian, for years, I've been taking part of your stuff. I've gotten that value from it. I can afford to do this. I want you guys to please accept it. And it was beautiful for us.
Absolutely, Dr. Deborah, and I've heard you say, she said that is one of her principles for getting funding ready. Let them find you doing the work. Don't wait for the funding. Do
What you
what
can right now. What good counsel is that? Don't wait around till you get funding to go to work. Go to work.
Go to work.
And then, just like Chris Rock says, when he was young in the game, he says his car used to always break down on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he'd be standing there if he just stood there like this. Or
nobody would stop
when
he tried to get help. The moment he got behind his car and started pushing,
people would break their necks trying to help.
Yes. When he tried to push his car, people would stop and help him all the time.
Because people like to see you trying. They like to see you
doing. Yes.
No, don't just talk about it. Be about it.
What a great lesson for a young man to get. He got that lesson as a young man. What a great lesson.
Absolutely. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really great.
Even the confession that his car used to break down all the time.
Good morning, Joan. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Hey, Joan. That's Melissa's mom.
Yes, it is. And we've come to love her as well. Oh my gosh. I love your support, Miss Joan. Thank you very much. You know, she does show she is concerned about us, Lisa, and our well-being.
Amen.
Yep, she's demonstrated that over the years. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. I'm so happy that you're here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
This is still Shout It Out Friday, but we still have the underlying theme of today, I will laugh at the world. Today, I will laugh at the world.
Today, I will laugh at the world. Laughter really is a big deal. Laughter can help you transition out of sickness. Like I said, I had a big belly laugh in the hospital when I realized that the reason that I was there was because my chest hurt and it kept me. It was just George Lopez joke came back and it filled me with joy, and it tickled me, and it helped me to just find some perspective in the whole process.
And I'm so glad you had that in your that you can call up to get your chuckle.
Absolutely.
You know, because laughter is the best what?
Medicine.
Now, how do you know that? We didn't discuss covering that, Lisa. How do you know that? Okay, how did you know that? Because it's an adage that has stood the test of time, and it's true.
Absolutely.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if you're under the weather now,
didn't get a laugh in. One of the things that I remember, and I think it was Steve Harvey that said it, was if you want to teach someone something, get them laughing. You can teach somebody anything while they're laughing. And also, we all know, look at the job historically, that there was a position for a court jester. Why would a king need a court jester? You know, he needs a cupbearer. You know, he needs a soldier. You know, he needs a queen. You know, he needs all of these things. But why would a king need a court jester?
That's a great point. I never thought about that, actually.
It's because laughter is that important. It is that important.
And it was an important job.
Absolutely.
To become the king's court jester, to make the king laugh. That was your job.
That was your job. Laughter has its real important position in our lives. There have been times where I can't do anything or can't get a mood off of me or can't change my mindset, and I might just need to take a moment and get a laugh on.
Well, I listen to stand-up comedy every day. It's a part of my getting ready for bed routine. When I go into the bathroom to brush my teeth and clean my contact lenses, as I'm brushing my teeth, cleaning my contacts, getting ready for the shower, I have on my phone stand-up comedy from YouTube. Okay, I'll pick something like Flashback Fridays or Try Not to Laugh, something like that, you know. And I listen to stand-up every day. It's a part of what I do to get ready for bed. Okay. Now, do I die laughing every time? No. But I find it interesting. I find their presentations interesting. I find them setting up. I can tell the joke set up versus the joke run up, and then the delivery of the joke,
I think it's important. I think it's that important for us to find some laughter each day. As a matter of fact, the key to a successful day is...
Well, the 3 factors that can be including a successful day is one of them, spend some time in thought.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is have your emotions moved to tears. And it could be happiness or sadness, doesn't matter, beauty or ugly. But have your emotions moved to tears.
Right.
And the third is have a big belly laugh.
Have a big belly laugh. I thought I saw a card in here.
It's very likely that you did have one there, because that just makes sense that it goes.
I know.
With everything else.
But I don't see one. I have one close to laughter,
Okay.
but I don't have laughter. I'll do it at 9:30.
Okay, cool. So this is our first full week back. A lot of you guys know that on February the 7th, here we are, March 11th, February 7th, sickness came into our home. Okay. And it stayed for a month.
Yeah, it was not welcome, but it definitely did. It overstayed its welcome.
Overstayed its welcome is right. And we went through some scary days, some weekdays, some recovery days. But I am so grateful for today, because we felt good enough to do the show on Monday of this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were stronger on Tuesday, and Wednesday, and today I think we are at full voice and everything. Because Monday, even though we did our show, I don't think we had full voice on Monday. I didn't think Lisa did. Okay, full voice, I mean, is like when you sound like yourself for the whole show. Yeah, I don't think Lisa had full voice on Monday, but
I was pushing it.
Yeah, you were pushing it, and you did good. You did really, really good. But by the end of the show, I could hear your voice fading, and I didn't have it on Tuesday. Yes.
It was waning. Once again, Shout It Out Friday. Give us something that we can celebrate for you and of you. And
waning and wane are cool words.
Okay. And give us something we can celebrate you for. And don't forget to talk about yourself or someone else that we can support in your world. Jacqueline says, shout out Apostle Ray of Silk Financial Network. My brother, William Jackson, one of my investors, and I had a Zoom meeting, and I'm now building my Wiseberry collection of cards, bookmarkers, and more. Hip hop, hooray! I am on my way.
Yes,
Amen.
I love that. That's exciting, actually. You're building your Wiseberry collection. You're doing some things with your stuff. You're collecting things. You're partnering with cool people. That is exciting, Sister Jacqueline.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, actually. Back on the word Wayne. I do have a poem with the word Wayne in. That's why I think it's a cool one. And it's kind of poem that you do when you're trying to sell something. Okay. When the clients are trying to say, well, let me wait until I can afford it, then you can whip out this on them.
Okay, I'm listening.
You can whip out this on them. He goes, the bride, white of hair, is stooped over her cane. Her footsteps, uncertain, need guiding. While down the opposite church aisle with a wan, toothless smile, the bridegroom in a wheelchair comes riding. Now, who is this elderly couple thus wed? When we look close and explore it, we'll find that here is that rare, most conservative pair who waited till they could afford it. You see, getting married doesn't make much sense financially because all your stuff is split in half. And if you wait until you can afford it, you could be like that elderly couple.
Gray head and toothless. Fabulous Friday to you, Stephanie. This weekend, Stephanie is going to see The Gift. I'm so excited.
And I want to hear the full report, Stephanie. Please. Come in here on Monday and tell us all about it.
It's Shout It Out Friday, so we need to hear from you what we can shout out and support you in, whether it's yourself, your business, or supporting a business that you're supporting. And we want to know what brings you to laughter.
Yes.
Because the importance of laughter is really, really key. We just talked about the fact that even in a king's court, The importance of laughter, even in a king's court, is one of the critical plays. One of the critical jobs
is to make somebody laugh. My gosh.
You got the queen, the cupbearer, and the court jester.
You also got,
the soldiers, the guards, rather.
Sergeant at arms is what it's called. The person in charge of protecting the king.
But amongst all of those, you have the court jester.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. George Allen. Shout It Out Friday is still in effect. Shout out your business. What's your business, Stephanie? What's your business, Sister Jacqueline? What's your business, Mr. George Allen? Shout it out.
Shout it out.
Have you written a book? Yeah.
Shout out something we can support you on. Shout out a business that you've used. Shout out the best dish or the best talk that you give. Shout it out.
Stephanie Morris, you have a book. I know you do because I know who published it. But anyway, shout out your book.
31 Days to the Heart of My Purpose.
It's such a great project, too. It was a great project. 31 Days to the Heart of My Purpose. Come on, man. Shout it out today. Today's the day to shout it out. Okay. Yesterday, I got a chance to teach this one particular close that I like. Okay. And this is a sales close. Maybe some of you guys might like it too, but I taught this one close yesterday. It's old school too. And it does take a degree of courage to say these words, but I'm going to share it with you. Lisa, if I saw you about to make a serious financial mistake, would you want me to warn you about it?
Absolutely.
Yes, because if we're friends and I saw you about to make a financial mistake, it would be at least friendly for me to warn you about that, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I think that's what's about to happen now. By you putting off this purchase, I believe it's going to be a financial mistake for you. By you choosing not to buy this insurance, I believe it'll be a financial mistake for you.
Wow.
So I want you to reconsider, and let's see if we can do it now.
I love it.
You like that close?
I think it takes some boldness.
Yeah, I did it. I taught it again yesterday.
Stephanie says that she is a notary and a loan signing agent, SDM, Epic Notary and Signings.
That's right. Epic Notary and Signings. See, Stephanie, there might be one person on here that didn't know you did that. And I'm so glad that you did. Actually, I needed to be reminded that you were a notary. I knew you were a notary, but I hadn't heard of it in a minute.
And she's a real estate investor
looking for properties. Girl, you better get you a big old magnifying glass in the Charlotte, Concord, Huntersville areas because there ain't no properties available. The inventory right now of available real estate is so low right now. You know, homes right now that go on the market, boom, gone. This is a seller's market like I've never seen before. You know, I have real estate agent friends. I'm not a real estate agent myself, but I talk to them. They're like, especially Brenda Booker Bull, she'll break it down for you like a shotgun. She'll tell you there's like no inventory.
It's good. What you focus on, you will find. So continue looking, seeking, asking, and believing, and it shall become manifest.
That came up on my timeline yesterday. Someone said, Brian, they were commenting on something I posted. She goes, knock, seek, and the doors will be open. I was like, that's right. That's Matthew 7:7.
Absolutely. That's right, Stephanie. Stephanie says, there are properties I am attracting, those deals that are waiting for me.
Amen.
Amen. Stephanie, from Dr. Deborah, she says, I need your services tomorrow. Bring your notary stamp so that I can take care of business before we go have fun.
See that?
And Stephanie responds, definitely.
You about to make some money.
So I believe that means that Dr. Deborah is also going to go see The Gift by Vicki Linnell Evans at the Blumenthal here in Charlotte.
She said she was going to do that. Yes, she did.
Yes. I don't feel like I'm ready to be out amongst crowds yet, or else I would definitely be there.
I imagine so. That seems like you're seeing all kinds of ways.
Absolutely.
But you've seen the play before.
I have seen the play before, but I'm sure she's made some updates too.
No doubt. She had to have.
Absolutely. Hey, Dr. Beverly is joining us. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Dr. Beverly was Supermom yesterday.
Shout It Out Friday. So don't be shy. We want you to shout out your business. We're already doing business right here on the thread. We want to shout out your business. We want you to shout out your accomplishments. Shout out someone that you've used in the past that you really enjoyed. Shout it out. Let the world know. Don't keep it a secret. Don't hide it under a bushel.
Two things. One, it's the poor frog, the poor frog that won't praise its own pond. Your pond is your stuff, what you do, okay? And if you don't praise your own pond, you're going to end up poor. But the other thing, imagine this scene. Imagine you go to a family get-together, say Thanksgiving dinner, and one of your cousins brings his girlfriend over there. And the girlfriend, she's excited. She's going around the family saying, yes, I'm a new notary. I'm a new notary. And I just got my notary and I'm looking to help people. I'm a notary. And she's going all around your family telling everybody she's a notary. And one of your aunts says, you know what? I've been needing a notary right now. Let's go ahead and do this. And she gets the notary and she pays the cousin's girlfriend. Okay. And your aunt finds out later that you were a notary the whole time. She didn't know that you were a notary. How would that feel?
I've seen it happen.
I've seen it happen.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen at in a lot of situations. I've seen it happen at family reunions. I've seen it happen just in casual friendship circles that you just didn't let your friends know what
they did business with somebody else. They would have did it with you if they knew what you did. Okay, that's come on, man.
Thank you for calling them out. Stephanie is calling out Melissa and Carmelita. Melissa had a great time this week, it seems, on her first overnight with Charlotte, and I'm excited. I'm excited to look at all the pictures. She took some video and the school overnight. So she went as a parent monitor, and I think that that's great.
So her daughter, Charlotte.
Yes.
Okay. In case folks don't know who Charlotte is. School had an overnight event.
Yes.
And Melissa Price went in support of the event.
Now, she went as a chaperone. Okay. Be mindful that Melissa and her kids have been homeschooled up until this year. So this is a whole new experience that she's getting to have with her child. Dr. Beverly says, good morning, great family. Hope you all are well. My family is well and safe. Super mama jobs are always a surprise. That's me screaming. Oh, that picture. Okay.
I will say, Dr. Beverly, I am excited and happy, first off, that you were able to be there for your child. Okay. That you were in a position where you could be there for your child. That's amazing. And the fact that you were able to be super mom and it have a positive resolution is amazing as well. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God that you were able to be what you needed to be in that moment.
Stephanie is shouting out Carmelita. Carmelita Longino Sims has treasure bags for people on dialysis, and she customizes them. Stephanie is so excited to get them to the people that she got them for. I think that's a beautiful sentiment.
Let's talk about that, because Carmelita mentioned that about a year ago on this show. When you're in dialysis, you're going to be there for 4 or 5 hours, okay, sitting in a chair. And Carmelita's treasure bag includes things like a neck pillow for them, some activities for them, things that make them comfortable and occupied, okay, for the whole time that they're under dialysis. And there's a lot of people in dialysis. So we think it's a great idea, but we haven't heard about that idea in a year until Stephanie Marvis just brought it up right now.
Actually, I have. We
I have not.
Yes, we actually supported it in December with the treatment bags, with the treasure bags. We supported in December. I actually found a couple of places that provided a couple of the pieces that she wanted. You were
helping to add to it. She was looking to add more neck pillows, but more affordably. That's right. Was it December?
It was December. It was Christmas time.
Wow.
So being consistent. Chef Rev says, all money, not good money. Some money comes with headaches. Family. Absolutely.
Maybe there was a reason you didn't tell your family you did.
That's right. That's right. Amen. Stephanie says, yes, 4 to 5 hours is a long time, and she's going to add her journal to the bag. Absolutely.
Amazing.
Look
31
at that.
days to the heart of my purpose. Wow.
To remind you that you still have a purpose, even if you're in a situation that may feel unseemly at the time, like dialysis or chemotherapy.
I've never taken chemo. I've never taken dialysis, but from everyone I've ever talked to, it's very, very taxing on your body, very taxing on your body. Chemo and dialysis, Wow.
Absolutely. So we are grateful for this Shout It Out Friday. First of all, grateful for being back. I will shout that out again. I feel like I've been doing it all week, but I am grateful to be back in the seat next to my husband, who took amazing care of me over the time that I was not feeling well. I am grateful for all of your thoughts and prayers. I'm thankful for all of the things that were delivered and all of the thoughtful words and cards and everything.
You don't look like what you've been through. You look very pretty today.
Amen, Craig. Good morning, everyone. Let's have a blessed day on purpose and enjoy it to the fullest. Hang out for 1 minute, Craig. We're going to do the card. Now, Dr. Beverly is shouting out her Mineral Miracle scrubs. They're floating out the door of the tea collection. It's opening up, and I just can't keep up with the book sales. They aren't coming fast enough. Unique expressions that will help you to understand the unanswered questions with room to jot down your ideas. I love it, love it, love
yes,
it.
Dr. Beverly, keep on shouting out your business and your scrubs. She has scrubs. I think she has different kind of scrubs. I'm not going to try to tell your inventory what products you have that do, because I don't know enough. But I want you to tell what kind of scrubs you have.
And don't forget to put the links to your businesses so that people can support you during this Shout It Out.
It might be a scrub I need right now.
Absolutely. Don't forget to put the links to your business. We need
Today's the day.
Today is the day definitely on Shout It Out Friday. It's time for the card of the day, honey.
Come on, baby. What you got?
So today's card is joy, because I couldn't find one. I couldn't find one for laughter. Today's card is joy, and it says, joy abides in nature. We too can abide in joy. Close your eyes for a moment and smile to yourself. Then breathe into that smiling face softly over and over, and feel the presence of joy as a force of nature. Allow joy to penetrate into all of the layers of your being.
Amazing. When you do close your eyes and take in breaths while thinking about allowing joy into your life, while thinking about that at the same time, you can get very close to that feeling right there.
Absolutely. It definitely allows us to begin to imagine and to invoke, and then to manifest those feelings of joy. You can do it. You can do it. Take some time today to just breathe in whatever you're hoping to accomplish. Breathe out whatever you want to get away from you, whatever sadness, whatever unforgiveness, whatever pain, whatever suffering. Breathe it out. Breathe it all the way out. And then breathe in your joy.
Stephanie Morris, love joy. God allows spring to come early. I love seeing the trees blooming, pretty white and pink blossoms.
I do love that. Are those the dogwoods that are?
Baby, don't get me. I don't know.
There we go, Craig. There we go. We want to Shout It Out Friday. ADT Safe Street, helping protect what matters most. That's Craig Sabb, 571-575-1086. Reach out, contact them wherever you are. He can get a plan for you.
Stephanie Morris says, release pain and embrace life.
Absolutely.
I too, Craig, I had a season where I sold home security. And I will tell you, Craig, when I sold home security, I had an 85% closing percentage. And the company I was with was one of the larger companies, and they kept great stats. And I was killing it. I was killing it, man. Yep, sure did. On the first day I was there, they was talking about the first sales meeting I was in at this particular company. They had brought up some particular objection that was perplexing to them. And this is before I wasn't as confident as I am today. But I knew how to handle that objection, so I gave a class on it. I even went to the board, the dry erase board, and wrote it out, and I showed them what to do and all that kind of stuff. And then the veteran that they had training me that first day, he goes, "Why are you doing this? Why don't you just go be a sales trainer on my first day?"
Dr. Deborah says, shout out to Dr. and Mrs. Tommy Banjanko. Yes, Ministries International. She is going to be one of their guest speakers on tomorrow at 3:00 on the topic of the power of faith. Oh, you got a busy tomorrow.
I'm saying you get to enjoy
the gift.
You get to enjoy Stephanie Morris's company, and you get to
present at Yes Ministries.
It's just yes.
Oh, just two yeses.
Yes Ministries.
Yes Ministries. I'm sorry.
Ministries International. That's exciting, actually. Those kinds of days, Dr. Deborah Dunstan, I think they make life work.
Her topic is going to be the power of faith. That is going to be exciting. That's right. Way to support a sister, Stephanie, with all those hearts, love, smiles.
Banjoko and Yes Ministries. Yes. That's exciting to me that you get to have one of those days. Now, this is actually Friday. Now, Lisa and I, we're advocates to put yourselves, especially you entrepreneurs, to put yourself onto a 5-day work week. Okay, Monday through Friday. This is on the premise of you can get it done in those 5 days formally. Lee Iacocca, the famous Lee Iacocca, who used to run Chrysler Corporation, said if any executive in this company had to work in the weekends, that means they're confessing that they're inefficient in managing their time. You're supposed to be able to get your work done Monday through Friday. That was his opinion. We adopted that too. Yeah. So that leaves those 2 more days, Saturday and Sunday, which are normally called weekend days. Why do they call it weekend? That means this is the time that we have designated that last week has officially ended. So, and get you some recreation, which is recreation, so that you can begin a new week on Monday. So Dr. Deborah's going on that road. She's actually ending a weekend, but she's actually having some recreation. Are you going to have some?
Jacqueline has another shout out. Absolutely. She says another shout out. Sent sample sympathy cards to family and friends and received several calls that the cards were a blessing.
They really are.
My sympathy cards are beautiful, colorful, uplifting, and filled with love and a virtual hug. I am still blown away that God chose me to make cards.
Now, Sister Jacqueline, beautiful. If someone wanted to get a card from you, how would they do it? If they wanted to buy some, we can't open a box with your cards in here because then we'll be just on your cards. We can't think about nothing else. Jacqueline Rosier makes handcrafted cards. They ain't cards like you've ever seen before. They're more beautiful than any you've ever seen before.
And you can feel the energy from them as well. Brother Craig, thank you for clarifying an extra shout out. Sign up and receive your free installation and free equipment. Refer a friend, a family member, and receive a $150 referral fee. ADT Safe Street, Craig Sab, 571-575-1086.
Brother Mark, he always gonna give you one. Mark Greer gonna give you one. He says, shout out to those who understand lightening the burdens of others opens them up to the blessing that is YOU.
Amen.
If you help lighten their burden, they can be open to receive the blessing of you.
Absolutely. I think that is beautiful. And good morning, Brother Mark. We're glad you made it.
This is Shout Out Friday, Mark. So shout out your business or your cause or your book. Shout out whatever you have. And this is the day Lisa and I are really, really willing. If you want to post a link, if someone wanted to reach you or a phone number or whatever, a website, today's the day to do it.
Today's the day to do it. The way that we can contact you and come together as the empowerment family helps us to really, really, really build this empowerment network.
Lisa and I get so much delight when we find people that met through the empowerment show
or our network
or our networks, and those people end up becoming friends. We've seen them become friends. We've seen them become roommates even. We've seen them do business with each other, support each other in different ways, and become friends too. So this is exciting for us. You know what thing we have built here. So we find great joy in that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're definitely living a beautiful existence because of the connection with you
Yes, yes.
and you.
And you. I was so, I mean, I'm going to tell you another secret, y'all. This is probably a secret to marriage. Don't have a king size bed. Have a queen size bed. Okay? King size beds to me are for hotels. Okay? We like king size bed when we're traveling, but at home, I need the freedom and the security to be able to reach over and touch her easily. And in a queen size bed, you're within the arm's reach of everyone. Okay, I'm within arms no matter where. Even if I tried to get to the corner edge of the bed, I'm still within arm's reach. And just that security and that confidence to know that you have your companion there, you can reach her at any time, feels good, and it makes and it's what's the word? Security or confidence or something. There's a word in there. I'm missing it. But queen size bed is another marriage key.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Mark says, "All shucking ducking now."
Amen. Jacqueline says, I'm creating an online store to launch in April.
Thank you.
Should you want to buy now, send your request to her email, 13JacquelineRosier@gmail.com. Mother's Day and Father's Day cards will be available April 15th.
I'm telling you, if you wanted to make an impact with your card, I'm going to say get it from Jacqueline Rosier. Hallmark, any gift shop card you're ever going to find cannot compare. It's
that beautiful.
It's like Jacqueline Rosier's cards are up here and anything else is down.
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't know if there is Stephanie says, LOL, that is hilarious because hot flashing women like a king size bed.
That's true because they want some air.
I don't know. I prefer, and I do get hot at night. And I have had a hot flash.
And you've been hot. Yeah, I can feel.
But I still don't think that I want a king size bed.
And we full grown people.
Yeah.
By the way, full grown people. I said that, by the way, I haven't weighed myself lately because when that 6 days Lisa was in the hospital, I was sure I was adding weight when she was in the hospital because I was eating, high calorie restaurant food.
Foolishness.
I was eating restaurant food.
Foolishness.
Anyway,
every lunch came with a dessert.
I was going to
foolishness.
Good restaurants and bringing lunch in. So I thought I was gaining weight, okay? But I weighed myself today. I hadn't weighed myself in a month. And I'm down 13, what was it? 15, wait a minute. 13 pounds.
16 pounds.
Oh, I'm down, 13 pounds.
13
I'm
pounds.
down 13 pounds. Wow.
Yeah, and I'm down 17.
And Lisa's down 17 pounds. I was like, whoa, I had no idea. That's great. But another reason why we're doing it is because losing weight now is because we're eating like we got some daggone sense because we almost have to, okay? Because of our dieting right now. And we're taking great supplements right now too. So
desserts are comfort foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, desserts are more than comfort foods. And I've cut them out altogether. I'm just eating fruit. I'm not eating desserts at all. As a matter of fact, I didn't even enjoy. I took a bite, I think, of your dessert one of those days.
Those peach cobbler I had. I still fiend for that peach cobbler. I still like dessert too, though.
Jacqueline, Dr. Deborah says, Jacqueline's cards are so beautiful. I even sent them to the teens that I serve who are dealing with trauma. They called me and said that they really loved them and were grateful to receive a card instead of a text.
Hey, man, because when do you get a card? Instead of the teens were grateful to get a card instead of a text. What? The teens were. That's amazing. Absolutely. It's now 9:43. One of the things this show does is we like to thank you guys that are contributing to the show. And we like to thank people that have been rocking with the show for years. And the way we thank them is with greeting songs or greeting logos.
Stephanie wants to know where you got the peach cobbler from.
City Barbecue. City Barbecue in Huntersville was the one I was going to. It was right down the street. Oh, stop it.
I didn't like it.
I had,
but I didn't like the dessert. I just didn't want a dessert.
It was an amazing dessert. City
It wasn't
Barbecue.
because it wasn't good. It was because I just didn't want it in my body.
It was amazing, and they give you a lot for like $2-3.
They give you too much.
I mean, it's like a whole tub of it. Okay, and it's delicious. City Barbecue, and I'm only saying it because she asked me.
Jacqueline said, Julie Ray, Melissa, Dr. Beverly, your cards are all packaged.
Whoop,
Lisa
whoop.
and Dr. Deborah, more is coming.
Whoop,
I'm looking forward to it.
So, good.
Good.
I have been in a furious fight with my car financing company.
Furious.
But they just sent me a text and they resolved in my favor.
Thank you.
It was raising my blood pressure arguing with them because I thought we were in the right. Okay. And we were in the right. Okay. And when you're right, you should fight for your position.
I had decided that I was going to take Brian off the case altogether as
Why?
of today. Not for a negative reason, but because we have means to an end. We have support with our law firm.
That's true.
I was going to just put them on the situation.
Yes. So, but they just resolved it.
It's been resolved, and we're thankful for that.
Yes, that's good. Praise God.
Better have.
I was tired of arguing. But anyway, let's go to the top. Let's thank our people.
Let's go to the top. It's now 9:45, and we thank you all for joining. And how we thank you for joining is if you've been around for a while and you've already gotten a song in your honor, or if you have a logo, we give that to you. But up first is Dr. Deborah.
Dr. Deborah has a song. Come on, baby. Let's get it right.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach. Mm-hmm.
Stephanie Mars loved that Better Had.
That's right.
There are certain songs when we're doing this that are Lisa's songs. Lisa sings the songs. And those few times where I had to sing the songs, I've done it without Lisa, but it's a struggle for your boy.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Let me read Mark's comment.
All right, go ahead.
Mark says, shout out to the young lady who offered to buy my gas this morning. I didn't let her because I run premium. I bought her gas instead and told her, you get back what you put out. Kindness deserves more kindness.
Amen.
What a cool shout out. Plus,
Amen.
we run premium in our vehicles too. We never run anything less than premium. Okay. And our vehicles know that too.
Yeah, they're a little bit bougie. They're a little bit bougie from time to time.
So if you haven't noticed, gas prices have gone up a little bit.
Oh my goodness. I saw I guess you can call it a meme, but I saw a post this morning about a lady taking her purse out of her car, taking her pocketbook out of her car, and then loading up and saddling up her horse. And she said, these gas prices is too high.
I saw one that says,
I get it.
What can $20 of gas, how far can $20 of gas take you today? So this guy pumps his gas, puts in $20, and then he gets in his car, and then he drives around the gas station pumps and comes back to the same pump and gets out and puts in more gas.
That's hilarious. Up next is Jacqueline Rosier.
According to Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Rosier, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you were mine.
Stephanie Morris says California is $7. Is that for regular? You know, Shula King did he had something that showed $4 and some change, and he's in Atlanta for regular. We don't run regular, so we don't even look at it. But yeah, I saw something that gas is heading to $10.
We don't really go far enough away yet to be fully concerned about that. Miss Phyllis is here, honey.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis.
So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
That's right. And Stephanie, life has new meaning to me.
There is beauty up above and things we never take notice of. You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I am hopeful that Stephanie sometimes goes in the mirror and says, Stephanie.
I would love it, love it, love it. Chef Rev, she says that $7 is for regular.
Yes.
Woo-wee. That means that premiums are like probably $9.
Yeah, 8 or 9, $8.59.
$8.59. My goodness, Chef Rev is in the building,
aka George Allen. He's also known as George Allen, but
yeah,
but he goes by Chef Rev, and he got a jam as well. And it goes, why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Nah. Chef Rev. I wonder if he has a shirt or something that says Chef Rev on it.
If you don't and you want one, I would be happy to make it for you.
Because Lisa got all the equipment. She can make it.
Absolutely. Dr. Beverly's here hanging out.
Dr. Beverly has a beautiful logo. Her logo goes, Dr. Beverly is on the show. That's a logo for your butt right there.
Absolutely. Now, she says that she has a motorized scooter that she's going back to. $3.50 will take her all the way to Winston-Salem.
Really?
I ain't even mad at you, but I ain't getting on no scooter on no highway. No ma'am, no ham, no burger.
Yeah, not for the highway, but around town. Mm-hmm. The scooter might be cool, actually.
Actually, that's why I wanted a scooter to get around town. But I never had the opportunity to learn how to use it.
Oh.
Carmelita said, Brian, your life is contagious. That's good. And it is awesome.
So I didn't realize I was laughing like that this morning, but Carmelita highlighted me. So maybe I'm getting better too.
You are getting better.
Because my energy has been, I find myself getting tired faster, because I'm recovering from COVID as well. So,
Carmelita with the defined line. Today is Shout It Out Friday. I know you got something special for them. Either. No, but we got to do Craig first. Okay. Honey.
Craig Saab, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze. Come on, Craig.
We love it. We love it.
Let me borrow your VCR so I can double tape.
I love it. Brother Mark is hanging out with us today as well.
Mark has a cool jam. Mark Greer's jam is so wide you can't get around it,
so low you can't get under it,
so high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. That's my man, Mark Greer.
That's right, brother Mark. We enjoy singing your
That's
song.
That's right, Carmelita.
Well.
Stephanie Mars did shout you out
for the treatment treasures, and I also want to shout you out. I want to shout you out for the Define Line tees. Carmelita, we got to sing her song on our way out. Go ahead.
You started.
Carmelita slinging t-shirts with Santiago. Never ever will she fail to greet ya. Carmelita.
That's our girl. That's our friend. Carmelita is a friend of ours. We can count her amongst our friends.
Absolutely. And we're so grateful that you managed to join us today. And all of you all who are doing amazing things in our world, we shout you out. We shout you out, and we're thankful that you choose to spend some of your time with us. We hope that you have an amazing weekend, and don't forget that.